Hello friends, welcome to another video. We're going to be doing my 2024 reading journal, and of course we're talking about my 2024 TBR for January, the new year. Okay, let's talk about my journal. This is from the Archer and Olive I had got at the Black Friday $5 journal sale or whatever it was called for Black Friday they had done. So I got it really cheap. I'm excited. This is my intro page, the first page you're going to flip to technically in this journal, and I decided to go ahead and use some stamps, write up my name, use some stickers and washi tape, and some brown paper really to help make it look aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and do a 2024 journal this year again because I've done one every year so far. And I decided this year I'm going to make it more creative, more fun, more relaxing than just like a chore, which is what it felt like before on my 2023 journal, in my opinion. So this is going to be fun for not only me and my soul and my artistic side, but like pleasing to the eyes and for y'all to see whenever it's a flip through and 2024 is over. I decided to go ahead and, get this journal as well from Archer and Olive because it was a mystery one and I had seen it advertised, and I said, you know what? I haven't picked another journal for 2024 because the Urban Outfitters one is no longer a thing. I went ahead and shot the bullet and went ahead and get this Archer and Olive one. And of course, when I bought it, it was like a mystery thing, so I wouldn't know what type of journal I would get. But I got this one in this dot grid notebook. It's 160 dot grid pages, and it's 160 GSM ultra thick paper, which means no ghosting or bleeding, perfect for markers, fountain pens, and even paint, which was excited. I don't know what the color of this journal is. It's like a greenish teal cyan color. It's really pretty in real life. I think the camera does it justice, not gonna lie. But I really like this Archer and Olive journal. Like, I need to do another one when I do the Black Friday again next year, or I might just get like a coffee theme one, because I was really hoping I would get one that was like embedded on it or like a stamp on it, like the coffee one I've been looking at, or the books one, or like this floral one, like a little design on it. So this one's kind of basic, it's just plain, but I don't mind it, because it also has, in the beginning, I don't know if you saw, like a little loophole to stick your pen or pencil, whatever you want to use for this journal. And I don't see any point of it really for me using that, so it's just hanging there. But yeah, just want to let you know what journal I have. Here we have my 2024 books I want to read in 2024. I printed them out, but they're all different sizes because I didn't realize when I was doing it, I didn't measure them all. I had printed them out during different days, and I didn't check the measurements when I printed them out. So they look a little wonky. I do apologize for that, but it's still pleasing to me, and I wanted to go ahead and print them out so I can see the books, with my eyes, to see what books I'm going to read, then writing it down and not remembering. So I think this is fun, for me, myself, and I to come back and look at it and see what books I wanted to read for 2024. And I will admit, I have already started reading some because when I'm doing this voiceover, it is January the 11th, and I pre-filmed this video, I think, in January the 2nd or something like that. So yeah, it's been a few days. I have completed some of these so far, which is very good. So you'll probably see my opinions and stuff during my wrap-ups, and then to overall the end of the year, I'll probably come back to this page and see which ones I have done and such to update you all, because I feel like I didn't do that last year. I'm realizing when I'm looking back at the video, but it's fine. Y'all know what I read and such, so it's okay. And as well too, I did pull over the ones from last year to put into this year for 2024. I wanted to really read but never got the chance to. Why not? I'm being ambitious and including those ones. Also, I don't know if you guys realize, there's only one new release I put on here because there's so many new releases that I don't know if I'll even get to them. So that's why I picked a bunch of my older books that I have that are on my shelf I have access to right away. And yeah, here's the 24 books I want to read for 2024. I kind of like it. I kind of did a color-coded-ish. And in here, this is my reading goal, y'all. I want to read 150 books. I did this little color grid. I'm going to do it by color of each month. You'll probably see whenever we do a flip through, like I mentioned. But yeah, I want to read 150 books. It's kind of crazy. And I also want to talk about my other goals, which are buy less books / only buy book club books. So buddy reads as well too, and Patreon books that I'm a part of, book clubs, So I'm trying to do that. And as well too, read more of my physical books because I have so many physical books. It's crazy. I have gotten rid of some, I will admit. I probably need to go through and unhaul some more. Since the whole Palestinian thing and authors being problematic. So we're going to do that another day. But anyways, I also want to do more buddy reads because I done a few last year, and it's really fun to do buddy reads, I realize, to like talk with someone else who's enjoying the book with you, thoughts and feelings about each page, gushing over it, crying, getting angry, just feeling like we're connected more. It's really fun, so I have been doing that so far this year, I will admit. Also, to step out of my comfort zone and actually try to read more book club books, because I realize I am a part of Allison Page's Discord, Patreon. I pay for the tier of, being access to do the book club books, and I'm so scared of the genres that she picks, but I really need to step out of my comfort zone and do it. And as well, too, with Mail Server, I'm part of technically 2 book club picks you can choose from, since I'm like the bigger tier, so I have access to both the the lower tier and the bigger tier of these 2 channels. So I'm gonna try to do both book club picks, hopefully, if I can. And as well too, obviously read 150 books and read more diverse authors, because I tried last year, but I feel like still it's a bunch of like Caucasian authors, and some of them do support Palestinians, which is good, but I also need to read more people of color. I really need to expand it more, and I feel like too I want to read more Latino authors, because I realize I haven't read that many Latina authors, because I'm Hispanic, I'm Mexican/American, my family, born here, so yeah, I really want to tap more into my culture and stuff by reading more, and of course to experience it too with my family and stuff. But just reading it more from other people's point of views and stories, and seeing what they create and include things in their stories and plots, I think it would be just more fun, to tap into that side of me. And yeah, I didn't write it down, these last few reading goals in here, because I did it off camera later on, so it doesn't look like this now that it's January the 11th. So yeah, here are 12 recommendations for 2024 my friends gave me. So one of them is The Scarlet Alchemist, A Marvelous Light, Collide, I Wish You All the Best, Open Water, Cochette, The Witch Haven, Evil Eye, and My Roommate is a Vampire, A Sky Painted Gold, To Kill a Shadow, and Bonesmith. So those are the ones all you guys have recommended me on my Insta and my friends. And then on the right side is my anticipated new releases. I didn't fill it out when I was filming this video, but I did obviously fill it out later on now in the future. Here is my book bracket, which I pick a book each month. They compete, whatever, 2 against 2 or 1 against 1, pick the winner, and then later on each month they are going to compete one another, and I will see what my favorite book of the year was. Really, it's kind of fun to do a book bracket, not gonna lie. Last year I had really fun doing that actually, and I really wanted to incorporate it in my journal. So yeah, it's kind of hard to do the squares because they're kind of uneven. I don't know how I'm going to fit the words in the middle squares, because they're more square and not rectangular, so I'm going to have to figure it out in the future. So sorry, future stuff. But yeah, I went ahead and decorated it a little bit. I feel like it needs more, so I'll eventually come back to it in the future. Next page is my books read and books bought. I want to keep track of books I have read, which is on the left, 1, and then books bought in January, just to see how many books I've been buying, keep track. And of course too, the books bought are me buying it, my money, not my boyfriend, because we do a monthly thing of our anniversary, we buy each other a book and such, so we're not going to count that. Next up is my series tracker. I didn't fill it out, but it is obviously filled now. I just added some cute little stickers here on the left corner and the right corner, so it doesn't take up too much space, so I have room to write down the series and stuff. So yeah, and then I went ahead and added more stickers on another page. I figured I need 2 pages. I believe to my Instagram it's already filled in some books if you want to see the series tracker filled out. Some of these pages are actually filled out more in that Instagram post, so if you want to, go check it out. My Instagram's linked down below. Here is my 2024 bookish bingo I wanted to do. Not really a bingo, but more a grid. As you can see, I picked some prompts and then I correlated to with a book or something like that. So yeah, just something for me, and I have it for a StoryGraph challenge. I didn't fill it out this page, so I went ahead and filled it off camera. But if you want to join in, I will link down the StoryGraph, reading challenge down below if you want to join. It's, I made it, so please join. It's kind of fun. Here's my A to Z challenge. I already filled off camera. Just books that are, in alphabeticalized words, names, titles, just, mainly titles. I went ahead and put on that left page and decorated it. Next up on the right side is my 6-star reads for 2024. I went ahead and decorated a little bit because I feel like I'm not going to have too many 6-star reads, because 6 stars are my infinity. I would sell my soul to, those type of books I wish I could reread for the first time. They just have special meaning to me. I cried to it. I got, I'm attached to these characters. I really love the world. That type of thing, where it's an obsession. Like, I would sell my soul to read these books again. That's what my 6 stars are, basically. And then the next page, you'll see I have readathons. I kept a few pages blank because, I feel like I'm going to join more readathons this year, so I needed more space. And here, you can see I'm joining the yearly Buzzword 2024 reading challenge that Lala had made. So yeah, here on the left side, I'll probably fill it out and such. And yeah, I'm obviously going to fill more pages later on, so that's why, like I mentioned, there's some blank pages. Sorry about the shuffling. I'm looking at my actual journal in the future tense, but yeah, I just kept, skipping a few pages so I can have more room for readathons, because I really do want to join more readathons this year. I feel like it's fun to talk more with the community and friends, so yeah. Here on this left side, I have video ideas. I went ahead to just do one whole spread because I feel like I'll use it, but not too much. But I still wanted it in my journal so I could look and see for video ideas, content ideas for my booktube channel. So yeah, I went ahead and filled out some of it, I believe, off camera, more too. But I went ahead and added, a little sticker, some, brown paper here and there, just because I don't want it to be too filled up. I wanted to, more space so I could write things down. And in here, the main event, my January spread. So I went ahead and did this all in pencil, just because I feel like I was going to mess it up. So I went ahead and did with pencil first, and then obviously I went in with my, what are they called? Tombow brush pens? Yes. I love these. They're amazing. And of course, too, like the paper says, it didn't bleed through. I'm really happy about that because I love these. I use these a lot as well, too. It's going to be perfect for journaling. The colors I'm using it in this clip is 020, as well as 925 and 055. I went ahead and used like these orangey tones to yellowy tones to like combine together. It looks really nice, like a gradient. And I just like the brightness and boldness of them so much. So yeah, I went ahead and, just use the brush pen to do like little fireworks, just like last year, but instead I'm just doing it with the brush pen and not adding, the boldness of the black pen into the fireworks. I feel like it looks more calm and collected to the eyes, pleasing, and I really love the way it looks at the final end, And as well, too, I went ahead and used a brush nib, the Tombow brush nib as well, too, to fill in the words for January and TBR. So, yeah, I really am excited. Also, as well, this isn't original. I obviously took ideas from Pinterest and booktube videos or like journal videos of everyone's journal flip-throughs and setting up their 2024 reading journal. So everything is not original. I did take inspiration from them. I did use my own stickers and, critique it / like change it up a bit. So everything is not original. Not plagiarizing because I'm literally editing it, and I guess it is kind of plagiarizing. But as well, too, I feel like nothing's original these days. I feel like everyone's inspired by one another and take some things they like and incorporate it to their own works and their own styles. So, yeah, just wanted to put it out there to let you all know. And here you can see I'm finally filling in, the little bubbles, like the outside of them. I didn't want to close the full circle because I feel like it looks more better like this if it's not closed all the way. So it's not too much boldness of the black against these beautiful colors that are really nice. And here I went ahead and did lines, just like I do with my wrap-ups and my TBRs from last year. Just the 3 colors I use or the colors I use for that month of, the name or the title of the month, and just, line it out so I can fill it in. I do fill out my TBR, I believe, off camera as well, because obviously I don't want the pressure of me writing it because I feel like I'm going to mess up, because I do mess up. You'll see in a minute of me doing the colors. So yeah, as well too, we're going to be talking about my TBR anyway, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. So you guys can look forward to that clip in a minute because it's very ambitious. I will let you know. Like, I am Delulu. But yeah, I feel like so far too for my TBR, I have been knocking it out since, I'm in the future. It's, January the 11th. When this is coming out to you, it's going to probably be another day. So yeah, here is where I messed up. I even had to think about it. I was like, wait, did I really mess up? What color is it? It was friggin' orange. I don't know why it took me so long to realize it, but yeah, I went ahead and filled out the lines almost all the way to the end, but not quite. So it's, a little bit of space of whiteness and gap, just like the TBR itself on top of the bubble letters. As well too, I went ahead and decorated the girl on the left side a little bit because I feel like it was too much empty space, and I feel like adding that to it really made it more pop. And I love how like color coded, like, you know, keeping it together it is. It just pleases me and I love it so much. Here's, you know, the final flip through of my 2024 reading journal, all completed somewhat, you know, in the beginning of when I filmed this video. But yeah, my 150 books. I'm so excited to fill out my journal. Let me know if y'all are doing a 2024 reading journal as well. Let me know some of your reading goals, or like, you know, the first book you read so far this month, the rating you gave it. Let a girl know. I'm very nosy. So yeah, here I did add more to the book bracket because I feel like it was way too empty. And like, I'm gonna go back and add even more, like probably on the sides or something. I'll wait and see for, you know, future tense. But I do go in and actually add a little bit more to some of these spreads. Not too much, but, you know, just a little something, just because, you know, I'm a little bit picky and it bothered me too much. But yeah, like I mentioned, let me know about, you know, your January so far, your freaking goals, how January is treating you. I hope it's treating you all well. I hope you're all having an amazing day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you guys when you're watching this video. Freaking very happy with my reading journal, if you guys can't tell. Like, I feel like I'm going to be so into it. It's not going to feel like a chore. It's going to be like a fun freaking hobby, you know? And I'm just excited to, you know, fill this out. Like, I've already started filling it out. I need to go fill out more of it. But I need more stickers. I didn't realize doing reading journals is like collage heavy sometimes. I know it's different for some people, but I really want to make this more collage heavy, artistic in a way, and just pleasing and fun for me to look back on to flip through it, because I did do that obviously with my last journal as well from last year and the years from before. Anyways, I'll go ahead and let future stuff of the TBR portion video take it over. I hope you all like this portion of this 2024 reading journal flip through. Alrighty friends, welcome to my TBR portion of this video. There's a lot of books I want to read in January, and I'm not going to use my TBR jar because I'm joining a lot of readathons, and then two, just some books, book club picks and buddy reads that I'm going to be reading, so there's no point in picking out a TBR jar. Okay, first off, let's start off with the Once Upon a Readathon TBR I'm doing. I am on Team Snow Princess, and I have some few books that I want to read, and as well too, a bunch of books. Okay. So one of them I want to read is The Dragon's Promise. I've read 6 Crimson Cranes already, and I need to read the second one. And so I put it on the TBR for this readathon because I need to read this book before I forget what the freak happened. So, Dragon's Promise. And then 2, I have the audiobook already ready so I can listen to it. The second book to the series, it's Crush by Tracy Wolff, if you guys can see it. But I did this to the TBR because I read the first one already last month. So why not read the second one? I don't know if this series is going to be my cup of tea. I might unhaul these books as well too because they're just so big and I feel like they're just not my cup of tea. Like, I'm realizing it now, but we'll see in the future. As well too, Heaven Official's Blessing. I've been buddy reading this with a bunch of friends in the Discord server I'm in. We made a group chat and it's about this series. Yes, here's the cover. So I added it to the TBR since I'm already currently reading it, so why not? And of course too, I need to catch up with everyone. So there's that. I've been buddy reading this with Zaylee for a while now. My friend's book, she's an indie author, Megan Howard, and it's Daughter of Ice and Darkness. I'm still currently reading it. I'm right here, I have this much left to go. So added it to the TBR as well for the readathon. And I just really need to finish this book, y'all. Like, it's perfect still too because it's still obviously cold in January here in Texas. Thank God for that, for once. Next up, I've been putting up this book for so damn long. Why not add it to this TBR/readathon? And as well too, I believe Becca also has it on her radar. I believe Belladonna by Adeline Grace, because I need to read this. It's been on my TBR since November. I've been wanting it to read it for so long. I have the second book already. The third book's gonna come out, I think, next year. Yeah, we just need to catch up on Adeline Grace, so I went ahead and added to this TBR/the readathon TBR. And then 2, by Rebecca Zanetti, You Can Hide. It is a romance thriller. It is a Laurel Snow thriller series. I like the first one a lot, so why not I throw in this book too. Need to read the second one. It's short and it's very fast paced. I'm not annotating it. Why not? And then 2, so I can catch up with Alyssa, Lana, Keeper Velocity Lodestar, book 5 in the Keeper Velocity series. So I went ahead and added to the TBR/readathon. So let's hope I get to it. I've been putting this one off for so long too. I need to catch up. I really do. The series is so long. And then, last but not least for that readathon, my TBR, Dark Star Burning Ash Falls White. I got the Barnes edition. Let's hope, because I read the first book already last month in December, so why not 2024 January TBR/readathon. Add this book, you know. Becca is also reading this too, I believe, on her TBR, so yes, because there's a bunch of people in the readathon that joined, and it's a lot of Citadelians, so we're trying to match our books too, so we can buddy read and stuff. But that's what I picked for Once Upon a Readathon, my TBR, Snow Princess team stack. It's a lot. As well too, let's talk about another book that I am currently reading, Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I need to finish it. I'm like that much into this book, not that far, so yeah, I've been annotating her as well. But I need to hurry up and catch up, because I know Daydream's coming out next year, and it's Henry's book, and I'm so excited for Henry, so I need to finish this damn book. It's been so long since I touched it too, so hopefully we can finish it in January, hopefully, because now that I'm done with overtime, I'll have time to actually read. As well too, I've been buddy reading this book for a while, 5 Survive. I took off the dust jacket. 5 Survive by Holly Jackson with Chloe, Alyssa, and Kenzie. Hopefully I can finish it in January. We're already at one of the checkpoints, and then we have one more and we're done with the book. So hopefully Kenzie, I believe, is the last one right now, trying to catch up to get to this checkpoint I stopped at, and then we can just finish it hopefully in January. I really hope so, because I need to know. It's so good. Not as good as A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, I would say, but still good. It's Holly Jackson. And then two, I've currently been listening to this that my coworker gave me, Watership Down. He told me not to watch the movie. I'm not watching the movie. So I've been listening to an audiobook. He got me the physical book, even though I'm not going to annotate or anything, just because I like the cover. It's really cute. I don't want to ruin the book. I don't remember too if he told me I could keep it or lend it to me, so I got the audiobook and I've been listening to it, so hopefully I can finish it in January, because that book is due in 8 days, so really hoping we can do it. Oh my god, y'all, this was a part of the Once Upon a Readathon TBR as well. Once Upon a Broken Heart, obviously. So this is the last book for the Once Upon a Readathon. Next up as well too, this is a book club pick from Mel's server in January, which is What You Are Looking For is in the Library. I got it recently. I can't wait to read it. It's very short. It's very small too, I would say. So I can't wait to read this one. Hopefully I can read it in 2 days, because the font is pretty big. And yeah, hopefully we can get through it. And then two, for Chloe's server, the Bungo Stray server. Oh my god, they damaged this book. Ugh. No Longer Human for January. Hoping to read it, because I kind of like the neon pink. And I can't wait to read it and discuss, because I'm curious. And the font in this book is really interesting, the format. I don't mind it. It's just really strange. So hopefully read this in January. And last but not least, buddy reading this with Alyssa, Lana, Lauren Asher Throttle, because we want to read Lauren Asher's books. I've already read the Billionaire series book 1, the fine print. So she wants to read the 30 Air series first, Throttle, which is perfect because I haven't read it. I have the indie version, so hopefully we can read it. It's been on my TBR for a long while. It's been on my shelf for a long while, so why not, you know? But yeah, those are all the books I'm hoping to read. This is the stack. This is the stack, y'all. Y'all see what I have to do with? Hopefully I can get to these books in January. It's a very ambitious TBR, I know that. Hopefully we can get through it, because this is a lot of books I want to hopefully read in January. A lot of them I've already started, so hopefully I can get through it. I got audiobooks for a lot of these, so yeah. I hope you all like this portion of this video. I will see you all in 2024, which is kind of crazy. I hope you all stick around for 2024 with me. But yeah, hopefully when this video gets to you, it's already 2024. Happy New Year, friends. I hope 2024 treats us all well, manifesting that good things come your way, good things come my way. Really, because the last month was crazy for me, but yeah. Oh my god, it's crazy that 2023 flew by really fast. I made a lot of good friends. Thank you all for being my friends in the server, and my new real life friends as well too. But yeah, I hope you all like this video for January. It's already January when this video goes up. I'm still wearing the same outfit in December. time travel. But yeah, I hope 2024 is good for us. I hope it's amazing, and I can't wait. Hopefully I get through this ambitious TBR. If not, that's okay, because it's a TBR. I'm not gonna stick to it. Didn't even want to do the TBR jar anyways. I'll probably do it next month. But yeah, I hope you all like this video. Hope 2024 is treating you all well so far when this video gets to you. And I'll see you really soon. Happy New Year. Anyways, bye.